Francisco Giants. What's that? San Diego. I want to make sure. Shit. Alright. Broadcast. There we go. Alright, Giants are 4-0. Guess what, sucker? You about to go down, son. Y'all motherfuckers about to get rooked. Guess what? I get the bat first, son. Y'all about to get wrecked.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today we've got exhibition baseball between the Milwaukee Brewers and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Kevin Gausman is on the mound for the Giants in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Kevin Gausman, one of the best arms in the league right now. Great action, two-seam action. A lot of times you'll hear pitchers talk about he throws a bowling ball. Hard, heavy, two-seam fastball with a lot of movement. Needed a change of scenery, and man, has he turned it around since he left the Baltimore Orioles. It's never been about the stuff. It's more about throwing the ball over the plate and controlling the pitches that he has, and he certainly seems like he's found it now.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so that has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
Here's Brock Holt now as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Kane aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing, and he pops him up. Yastrzemski coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Man, they're going to the batter's box looking to swing, being really aggressive. They've gotten 2 hits on the first 3 pitches of the game. The guy in the mound better figure out a way to nibble on the corners, or otherwise they're going to start hitting him all over the yard.
In is Christian Yelich as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Ouch. Come on, Mr. Home Run.
First and second here with nobody out. Swung on and to right.
Get him, man.
No doubt about it. Pence looks up, and that ball is over the wall out toward the cove. A home run.
Get him that.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
And that'll bring up Keston Hura.
Second baseman,
As he'll go after the first
swung
pitch
too
to him
late.
and comes up empty. It's strike one.
I swung too late.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side.
Ah, that's an out.
Sandoval. And
First
that's
out.
out number one.
I'll take it though.
batting fifth, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Stepping up now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Come on, my boy.
Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yastrzemski is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 24, Avisaíl Garcia.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up Avisaíl Garcia. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hence is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Cool.
But 3 in the inning for the Brewers on the strength of this 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 3-0 Milwaukee. Freddie Peralta, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Wilmer Flores is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, I was fortunate to play 2 years in this ballpark and call it my home. And one thing I'll tell you is, as a right-handed hitter, get going opposite field into the bay out of your head, because it's not happening. You have to keep the line drive approach, and this park plays 2 different ways. Day game, the ball will fly a little bit to left. Night game, stay on the attack, stay big part of the field, up the middle the other way, and you'll have success.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Pitch on the way. Skied into very shallow right. Yelich is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Milwaukee leads it 3-0. Settling in now, Ryan Healy. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No, I want to go this way for once.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Dickerson is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Freddie Peralta.
So a runner at first with one out now, and into bat next will be Freddie Peralta. Has a look, now the pitch. Liner towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
As a batter right there, that's exactly the pitch your eyes light up on. You know he's known for a nasty split finger, but he left that one thigh high, and the batter did exactly what he's supposed to.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
To the plate now, Brock Holt, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
Christian Yelich.
Oh, my homeboy.
And here's Christian Yelich now. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Pence at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
What?
So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2.
That
Brewers
was
are out in
bogus.
front, 4-0.
That was a nice hit. I'll take it, though. I ain't mad. Let's go.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Can't believe that.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
They use slip like that, huh?
Popped him up. Hiura is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Yeah. Get him.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Stepping into the box, Pablo Sandoval.
So, let's knock this out.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball. I knew that was gonna happen.
The 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Peralta is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball one, he'll get ball two, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
The 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Alex Dickerson.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Damn.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. In for strike 2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
All right.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. High in the air out to center field. And Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They're down 4-0. Ready for another chance? Keston Hiura. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Oh, shit.
First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air.
Ah.
But this will land untouched. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dickerson is camped under this one. And he's got it for the first out.
Okay.
The batter, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
So digging in now, Omar Narvaez 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that'll be shy of the arcade as it's off the brick wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Dickerson on his horse. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Narvaez rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now. That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run, and if they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
Tyler Beatty is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring.
Tyler Beatty.
I was just having fun with that picture. Just ruined my fun, guys.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Strike one to start the at-bat. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Number 7, Eric Sogard.
Popcorn.
Here's Eric Sogard. And he puts it on the ground to second. To second for 1. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Brewers lead this one 6-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. There to take it now is Kane as he puts it away for the first out.
Oh, look at Yelich. Yes.
Batting it, the catcher, Buster Posey.
One away now. Here's the catcher, Buster Posey. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
The windup and the 0-1. This one's flared off to the right side. Here comes Yelich. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, Tyler Beede.
Stepping in, Tyler Beede. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Give him that.
Giants are down 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit.
Get it.
And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for Milwaukee.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Freddie Peralta. He reached on a single in his first try.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And this will be handled by Pence for the first out.
Next for Milwaukee, the center fielder, Lorenzo King.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Singled homer run in his last time up. Now here's the pitch. Hops this one up. In there, a base hit.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this.
At the plate, Brock Holt. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Dickerson looks up. Gone!
Bam! Get him at.
2-run shot to straightaway center as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Not shocked by that swing right there. An absolute bomb. You can tell this offense was kind of salivating to get to home plate. His presence on the mound right now leaves a lot to be desired. He needs to start attacking or he's going to be lifted.
Stepping in now, Christian Yelich. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And that's through for a hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. So now to the plate, Keston Hiura. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Pence to the track. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Bell. Flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Brewers 8 and the Giants nothing. Striding in once again, Wilmer Flores. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The pitch. 4-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The 1-0 home is taken below the zone for a ball.
Great.
Now a swing and he gets him to pop it up. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
The 0-1 delivery. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. No runs, just one hit and one error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate now, Hunter Pence, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Pence, the former Ranger, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And Pence swings and misses there for strike three, and he's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, just one hit and one error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Frozen on the fastball, never had a chance, and the inning is over. One left for San Francisco. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Andrew Suarez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
All right, my friends. Who's up? Garcia.
Standing in, Avisail Garcia. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way.
Oh, I swung too late.
Strike the count.
I swung that too late.
The windup and the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
That'd be nice.
This is line to
there
left.
It is.
Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
Oh.
Good contact to start out.
Oh, come on, really?
Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Oh, shit, that was nice.
Into the box now, Ryan Healy. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Come on, boy.
First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Dickerson's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
I was trying to get smart now.
The third baseman, number 7, Eric Stilgard.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Sogard. No hits to this point.
Let's go. We'll get this
First pitch of the at-bat. Liner towards second. That gets down, and the inning continues.
I'll take that.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Standing in now, Freddie Peralta. Fouled off. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Oh, the pitcher.
The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Ow, that hurt.
A runner on first with 2 away.
That hurt.
Here's a swing and a
Oh,
high
that's out.
pop-up. Crawford has a play, and that's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Brewers lead it 8-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Okay. He said that's enough energy.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Garcia. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 12, Alex Dickerson.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Dickerson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Standing in, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Garcia has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Giants down in order. Still 8-0. Logan Webb gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Webb.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yastrzemski has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brock Holt.
Ready to take his hacks again, Brock Holt, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get in there safely.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single. So if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
In now, Christian Yelich. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Into the cove, but foul. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
To the plate now, Keston Hiura, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate, make it 9-0.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. He pulls this one into right. Hence is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Brewers are out in front, 9-0. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First delivery to him on the way. Hits this one hard the other way. Healy picks it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The pitcher, number 62, Logan Webb.
Donovan Solano will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Solano, a Colombian-born ball player. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up on to first, and there were 2 down.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Wilmer Flores. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-0. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 1-1 home.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here it comes. Hit to third. Sogard is there. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Tyler Anderson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 31, Tyler Anderson.
All set for the start of the inning. So here's Avisail Garcia. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Line drive to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
At the plate now, Ryan Healy pulls this one in the air out to left. Back goes Yastrzemski. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second.
The third baseman, number 7, Eric Sogard.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. First pitch on its way.
Oh, swung too early.
1-1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Dickerson's going back. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
So now to the plate, Freddie Peralta. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Into the box, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Sandoval waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next from Milwaukee, the shortstop, Brock Holt.
So stepping in, Brock Holt tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here.
Matty, this guy is certainly walking to the plate with confidence. His slugging percentage is going through the roof with a bomb and a triple to boot.
But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Brewers 10 and the Giants nothing. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Hit sharply on the ground.
Oh, shit.
That is by him on into center field, so good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Mauricio Dubon will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Mauricio Dubon.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Evan Longoria will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning.
See what you got, my friend.
Good
there
fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
No outs, 2 on base.
None out, runners at first and second. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Get out of there.
Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Rob Brantley will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Line toward right center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases.
Oh, shit, 3 runs.
And he's in safely to third as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
That was my fault.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Steven Duggar will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only 1 away.
All right, let's see what you got, my friend.
No balls and 1 strike. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One out and a runner on third. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Pulled toward right center field. Kane on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third.
Oh, my God.
And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give this guy at third a chance.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
I am so messing up.
Now here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Garcia coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. Hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Here's Buster Posey now. Fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Brewers lead this one 10-3. Joe McCarthy will remain in the game in the 9th spot in the order and take over at shortstop. Steven Duggar is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning.
Now in right, number 1, Mauricio.
Connor Menez will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Aramis Garcia is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Abiatel Avelino will also enter as he takes over at third base. Austin Slater is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Ready to begin the 8th. Next for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Pulled toward right center field. Duggar's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Digging in, Keston Hiura. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Going back is the left fielder into the bleachers and gone.
Get him that.
A solo shot here to left as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
That's caught.
Dubon is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, The left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. First offering on its way. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Ryan Healy.
To the plate now, Ryan Healy. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Into the box now, Eric Sogard. Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Brewers forced to settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Milwaukee leads it 11-3. Digging in now, Aramis Garcia, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings.
Bubba Derby will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 43, Bubba Derby.
Now the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Sliced hard on the ground. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, and this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that's in there, base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
One ball, no strikes to count.
I can't pitch those slow ones.
The 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. And the tag gets him. But 1 run is in to score on the play.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade it out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Dubon. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. First pitch on its way. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a pop-up now, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. It's the Brewers 11 and the Giants 4. Trevor Gott comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 58, Trevor Gott.
Orlando Arcia will try to get his club a little ninth-inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
All right, you look, I wasn't paying attention.
Line towards center field. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Kane.
In now, Lorenzo Kane. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Stepping in now, Brock Holt. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this one's off the 5th archway. And the second run will score as well.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but will have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Marlene Garcia enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Marlene Garcia.
So now to the plate, Christian Yelich, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A runner at second, nobody out. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. This one's into the bleachers and gone.
Ooh, give me that.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Yeah, the manager was looking for that lefty-lefty advantage, but someone forgot to tell the guy in the box that he was at a disadvantage because he just unloaded on that thing. If you make a mistake, he's going to make you pay. Doesn't matter what side you're throwing it from.
Into the box, Keston Hiura. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. In there, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. Bat explodes as this has popped up. The second for one, to belt for the twin killing.
The left fielder, number 24, Avisail Garcia.
Ready for another shot now, Avisail Garcia. And he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Slater looking up. And it's gone as they add still another.
Let's go.
Avisail Garcia with a solo home run as the blowout continues. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Rose, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
The batter, the first baseman.
To the plate now, Ryan Healy. Hit well again down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Brewers lead it 16-4. Ray Black will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring. Now at the plate, Austin Slater.
Leading up for the Giants, the left fielder, Austin Slater.
First pitch on its way.
No.
And that misses inside 1-0. Slater, who cleverly has the nickname AC, is usually a right fielder, but he's playing in left field today. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Garcia. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 46.
At the plate, Abiatel Avelino. Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Long throw to third.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. He's got it. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
16-4 this afternoon. Milwaukee blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Freddie Peralta pitches well enough to get the W. Kevin Gossman permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
4 hours and 18 minutes.